Hello folks and welcome to another episode of Shogun Total War, where I'm playing as Clan Shimazu, and in the last episode, I was mostly consolidating and starting an economy and building up my troops a little bit, and I did start my invasion of the Shikoku Island, which you can see I took Iyo, the province of Iyo right here, and now I have quite the dilemma coming up. This is going to be a tough decision for me because, as I've said before, I'm afraid of this province. Tosa scares the bejesus out of me. I usually lose it on my first attack. I have, I think, won on the first attack once before. And in this particular situation, there's a really dangerous drawback to losing, other than the fact that I've lost. Because what could happen here, and let me explain this little mechanic here in Shogun Total War. And that is, obviously, what I would do is I would wait until I have a castle being built. And I already have it being built. Wait, do I? Yeah, there's a castle being built here. So I would wait 2 turns until that castle is built. And then I would leave essentially just one unit here to garrison this province while I attack Tosa. Now, that might deter an attack from the the Mori clan. We are not officially at war yet, but the thing is that it might not deter them. They might decide, hey, there's basically a free province. There's just 1 unit guarding it. And this army can definitely beat 1 unit. So what would happen is, if I leave Iyo to attack Tosa with my main army and then just leave 1 unit to garrison Iyo, what happens if I lose this battle in Tosa is that my army that would otherwise be able to retreat to a safe province and, more or less remain alive. In this case, if Mori attacks me in the same turn that I attack Tosa and then lose in Tosa, then this entire army dies. They have nowhere to retreat to. They're gone bye-bye. That includes my daimyo, my 4-star daimyo. Now, that wouldn't be game over. In this case, I do have this heir here. So, I would be able to have him become my new daimyo, but it's still scary. It's very risky. And it would be safer and smarter if I built up more archers. Specifically, that's what I need is more archers. See, this army here, it ain't too bad. I already beat it up while I took over Iyo here. So with 39 total archers, a couple of beat up units of Ashigaru, including the general, which is -2 stars, which is, that's good. I can route that. There is a 3-star general here. And 2 full strength Nodachi swordsmen, and they are tough. I mean, they will cut through a lot of soldiers before they go down. They do have light armor though, so they can be shot up a little bit by archers. I just don't have a lot though. I have 31 archers here. I have another group that will get here before my castle's built, so that'll be 1.5 groups of archers. And then that leaves me with another decision. If I really want to go all in, I was going to bring my heir up to basically lead this holding force here in Nagato, but he's leading an archer unit, and I could get him here in time. He would be here in time for the battle. But that just compounds the danger and the inherent risk that I just talked about. If I lose this battle and my daimyo and my heir die in the retreat, then that's game over. I have no one else left. So that's so this is a very I think I'm gonna go for it. I really want to take this out, and the reason being is that, like I said, this is a relatively weak, they are in a relatively weakened state right now. 2 is not that bad. 2 Nodachi swordsmen isn't that bad, but they will have more. They will get more. And I want to be able to attack them before that happens. And I want to attack them before this force here also is able to re-strengthen. So I'm going to go for it. Yeah, fingers crossed. We'll see what happens. In the meantime, I am building more archers here in Satsuma, and I have another Yashigaru unit building here in Heisen. And let's see, and I also started my own legendary sword dojo, or just a sword dojo. And that will mean I can get Nodachi swords in of my own soon enough. And again, if I wanted to play it safe, I could just wait for that and just build up my own Nodachi swordsman and have this big epic battle here in Tosa. And the more I say that out loud, the more tempting that is to do. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like my mind's already set. I feel like going for it. Yeah, we'll see. It's still a couple turns before this castle's built, so we'll see if they do end up like building a third Nodachi swordsman before I'm ready to attack, then maybe that would probably deter me. So we'll see. I'm gonna just burn a couple turns then in that case. And the only problem area is up here as far as public order goes. And 101 is pretty low. That's pretty scary, actually. But I do have a shinobi there. That should keep things okay. And let's see. I want to keep him next to my heir to keep him safe. Oh, and in addition to that, I want to make sure I'm still building more shinobi. Yeah, I'm going to need more of those guys. Okay, let's end turn and see what's happening. And there we go. That's holy moly. Okay, so that's what I was talking about. So they tried to assassinate my heir, whoever they is. I am guessing Imagawa probably still had a ninja over in this part of the world left over from when they had a presence here on the Kyushu Island, and they went after my heir. They went after my son, and it's a good thing I had these shinobi here, so they caught him and killed him. Phew. All right, let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep. I mean, I have a border watchtower here now, so I guess I don't really need to keep moving this guy around. I can just kind of pull him back into safety and, you know, have him reunite with these shinobi. Okay, let's see. So still just 2, but they did build another Yari Samurai. Okay, so yes, they are building up. 240 men. Okay, so 340 as basically 400 guys. Yeah, I mean this is a decent little, you know, this is a decent little force here. It's okay. But yeah, those 2 Nodachi swordsmen are going to cut through a lot of infantry, so I'm really going to be depending on the command of my general to help me get through this one. And I'm going to keep these 2 shinobi next to my generals. And let's see, check that out. That looks okay. Move some Yaya Ashigaru, and I'm just going to keep moving these guys up over here, and just to make sure. Yeah, I just want to make sure that Mori isn't getting any ideas here in Nagato. And then as far as archers go, let's see. I don't know where I want him yet. He's going to show up too late for this battle, so I might just bring him up to Nagato, but we will see about that. And in the meantime, so this is what I'm talking about when it comes to balancing a budget throughout an entire year. I only have 200 koku left, and so that I could essentially build 2 more Yayashigaru, or I could build 2 more shinobi, or 1 of each. And I think I'm good on shinobi for the time being. I really don't think there's going to be other assassins or other ninjas on this part of the world this early in the campaign. So I think what I'm going to do is budget it so that I just get 2 more Yayashigaru. And then I'll start working on the shinobi again starting next year when I have the funds for it. Okay, and so I'm going to pass through spring and I will attack. I'll make my attack in summer, it looks like, right? Did I not start building that? Confused. I thought I was already building that. And I'm not sure, huh. Did I not have enough funds to build that? Well, that's not good. Yeah, I guess not. I guess I didn't have enough funds. Wow, How did that happen? Because I just built, all I did was I started building this, which cost 500, and then 800, and then 9, 10. I thought I had 14 to start with. I don't know what happened there. So if I don't have a castle ready, then I don't think this is an attack that I'm ready to make. Because I need to have a castle to hold up in while I attack Tosa. Like I explained before, I just can't leave this undefended. That's just too tempting of a target. That's a definite attack by Mori clan. So that may have changed things. If that's the case, I might just be consolidating then and building up my forces a little bit and frankly building this castle before I can attack. It's kind of a bummer. I thought I was going to be able to rush this and get a good early grab on Tosa early in the campaign, but it's looking like that's not going to be the case. Okay. Oh well, moving on.
Noble Lord, excellent news! You have a son!
Jeez, oh Pete's, that's always so loud. That's the loudest noise in the entire game, and it scares the heck out of me every single time it happens. Almost as much as, you know, I would be actually scared if I was being told my wife had a son. Because I don't have a wife. And I don't want a kid. Alright, let's see. Let's just double check this and see. Yeah, it's not being built. Oh, alright. Fine. Well, so much for that. Yeah, in that case, I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna bring my heir and bring him back up to, I'm gonna bring his escort with him. These guys. And I'm just going to bring him back up to Nagato to lead this force. And yeah, I'll just simply build up a little bit, get some more archers going here. I'll bring them to EO and help out, and I wonder. Let's see, I can bring this guy up here with my heir and help me scout out these regions. I could just build a watchtower, but you know, as I've said multiple times before, I'm really poor starting out this campaign, so spending 200 koku on a watchtower is kind of a no-go for me. So yeah, I'm just gonna hang tight. I will build up another, let's see, move him, and I will build up another Ashigaru. I just want this force to look good and meaty. I don't really need them to be able to fight. I just need them to, you know, make the Mori not want to attack me up here. That's all. And here, yeah, I just need some more archers. And frankly, by the time this castle is done, maybe I can even pump out a unit of Nodachi swordsmen. We'll see about that though. I don't know how much I want to wait, but yeah, it's still looking like a good target. I just need some more troops over here. All right, and turn, I think, yes. And there we go. Holy moly, another ninja. I mean, what the heck? Where did... So the campaign started in the year 1530. So it's only been 3 years. This is, well, 2.5, frankly, I think. Yeah, basically like 3.5 years since this campaign has started. And ninjas can't be built in this game by any other clan except for the Imagawa until you're, I want to say like 7 years in, or 7 turns into the game. So Mori wouldn't be building them because they don't have the money to do so. They just can't afford to, you know, pump out ninjas. So these have to be the Imagawa ninjas. It's just strange that they put both of them in Kyushu this early in the game. Geez, oh Pete, it's a good thing. Yeah, it's a good thing I have these shinobi with me. Alright, just keep moving these guys over. And to keep checking my loyalty. And I'm just gonna bring in this little entourage of agents with my heir. And let's see, have this archer move over, and let's see, autumn. So autumn is the time to see if we can pump up this tax. Let's see, punitive, go there. Let's see how we're going. Yep, a little dicey, but I can just bring the shinobi back over, and that'll be all good. And can't move that, okay. Alright, end turn. Alright, now there's a good, that's good. 2,986, that's a good treasury. And I finished building the sword dojo. Finished building the improved farmland. Good harvest. Up, all crop revenues are up by 25%. Good, good, good. Alright. Let's move these guys over. And I can make sure my taxes are down. And move him. And now make sure that I build this goddamn castle. How about I check this out? Still looking... Yeah, that's still looking beatable. I mean, now I have 2.5 units of archers here. Might not be able to get... Yeah, I won't be able to get a third... a fourth one over in time. But... Yeah, it is still tempting, but I think at this point I'm just gonna... Yeah, see... This is what's really nice about the Shimazu clan bonus, is paying 225 for Nodachi swordsman is awesome. That's really good. So yeah, I'm just going to be pumping those guys out right now. Which means now that Satsuma is basically my primary Nodachi swordsman producing center, I need to start looking elsewhere to make archers. Now, here I'm going to be focusing on spears and then eventually cavalry. So that leaves me with Nagato. I want to keep this as far as like an agent producing center. So Nagato, I don't usually like building up my frontier territories, just because if they ever do get taken or attacked or whatever and I have to retreat to a castle, then there's a really good chance that any of the buildings inside that territory are going to be destroyed. So I don't like I said, I don't like building in frontier territories. But in this case, I'm pretty confident. I just think that I will beat anything that gets thrown my way, and especially by having a dojo here that can produce units, I can really reinforce this area faster. So I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna build a dojo here in Nagato, and let's see. I have to make sure I don't cancel out and run out of funds so I don't build this again. But I think we're good. 2,986 is quite a bit of dough. That should be good. And let's see, I want to start building a port. Ports are going to help me connect my provinces so I can move my units faster. And they give me a steady 200 koku per year. And so I'm going to eventually build those everywhere. I want those in every single province. It's going to take me a while to build up, but once it gets rolling, the money really starts coming in. They are expensive though, so again, that's one of those things I have to watch in the beginning. Now, let's see, just want to make sure, so producing those, and yeah, just keep going cheap with those guys. And yeah, why not? Shinobi. Have more shinobi. Let's see, just triple check that, and make sure everything's good. Alright, see how we go. Alright, good. So, didn't run out of money this time. That means this is being built. Okie dokie. Good, good, good. And let's see. So now I think it's time to check out. I got a little, my emissary. I can start scouting around and seeing what's going on. Probably not a whole lot, but I just want to have eyes on. And let's see, I can bring him and... Actually, you know what? I'm just going to bring this guy over here. And I'll just start building another shinobi. And is that... Yeah, I'm just going to keep bringing them to Nagato. And these guys, I'm going to start bringing these guys over to... yeah, I'm going to bring these guys to reinforce the Shikoku campaign here. And let's see, I want to check to make sure I have farm upgrades in all of these provinces. So yeah, I can afford a farm upgrade here in Shikuzen. These are my only good farm provinces in this this part of the, you know, the map. So I'll build these up a little bit. Other than that, I do mostly just want to focus on ports when it comes to money. And let's see. So just keep building some more soldiers. Okay. That's good. I got 1-year-old. Okay. And let me just check on the diplomacy and all that. So Mori's making moves. They've pushed a little bit into Oda territory. And they have also pushed a little bit into the Shikoku Island. And Oda, as usual, is struggling. They've lost pretty much all of their territories over here in eastern Japan, but they still have a little bit. I mean, and these can be pretty easily defendable provinces, so they might be okay eventually. But there's a lot of warrior monks in these areas, so Oda usually does struggle. And Imagawa is giving Usugi problems. Looks like they've taken Ichigo, which is a good province, so that's tough for the Usugi. They've been split in half at this point. They still have Hida and Echu, but it's essentially split from Sado, Dewa, and Mutsu. And looks like Takeda and Hojo are still holding tight. And let me just check the diplomacy and see what's going on, get a better picture of what's going on. So yeah, allies, the Usugi's allies with the Imagawa, holy moly. Okay, so, geez, the Imagawa attacked them, took, you know, some really good territories off them, and then made friends with them. Fine. But they are at war with the Hojo. Takeda's at war with the Imagawa. Imagawa is allies with the Usugi and the Oda. Okay, and I'm allies with the Usugi. Okie dokie. Alright, so I already had these things being built. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And one more turn, right, for this. Yes, and that's what I was afraid of. Gosh dang it. Okay. 3 units of Nodachi swordsman is pretty fierce. Yeah, so that's pretty fierce, and that is what makes me wonder. In that case, do I take out the Mori first? Because the rebels tend to be less aggressive as long as there's a military presence with a castle in an area. They, you know, tend to not really attack. But the Mori might attack. So I wonder if I take out the Mori first. It's tricky though, because if I look back here, taking out the Mori wouldn't be easy because they can come in through this province here in Awaji, or this province here in Baizen or Bichu. Or not Bichu, but just Baizen. So they can be reinforced from here, or from here, Harima, Kawachi. So shutting off all of these avenues of reinforcing this island is going to be really tricky with, you know, if I start that war. Whereas if I can just remove these rebels right away and get them, you know, just get them out of the way, that would be nice. I wonder, and that also makes me think, maybe it would be better if I initiate my attack on the Mori up here. I could take both of these provinces with what I already have up here. But then again, maybe it would be better if I just build up a little bit more. Just get some more archers, that way I can have a little bit more of a balanced army. And once I have a balanced army, then I can feel better about starting this campaign. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Just give myself a little bit more time. I can build up some Nodachi swordsmen and go from there. Okay, I got that archery dojo, so now I can start building some archers. And I've finished this castle. Alright, so what do we got? 4. Oh man. Oh jeez, oh Pete's. That's okay, 4. Oh man. See, they build up so freaking fast. Oh, that's tough. That's tough. At this point, I don't even want to attack them until I want a full stack. I want a full stack. I want more archers. I want more Nodachi swordsmen probably. Yeah, I want a 4th archer and at least 3 Nodachi swordsmen before I attack Tosa. And in addition to that, I want people here in Io guarding it. So I'm going to build up quite a bit more. Get these Nodachi swordsmen moving up. And I'll bring him up here. And just keep reinforcing Nagato. And now I can start building up archers here. But do I want to do that? Since it's summertime. And let's see. 225, 450. So I have enough money to build 2 more Nodachi swordsmen during this year, so I'm not going to build any archers yet. I'm going to hang tight on that. I'm just going to pump out some more Nodachi swordsmen. And just watch during this campaign. I'm going to get a lot of like really basic math wrong, and you guys can just like either pound your desk or laugh at me or whatever. I mean, that can be part of the fun, right? It's going to be really bad. Anyway, let's see. So this is really, yeah, so like I said, these are probably really beatable forces. 3 infantry, 1 beat up archer unit, and then down here we can see what they have here next turn. Alright, and just hang tight from here. Alright, so what do we got? Some more banged up units for archers. So 5 actual archer units. That's a lot. That's a sizable force, but only 1 infantry unit to guard them. Yeah, at that point it kind of makes me wish I already had some units of cav out here. Cavalry would go good with those archers. Maybe I can start taking up to cavalry pretty soon. And keep moving him up. I think I said this before, but I want more shinobi around my heir than my daimyo. I think daimyos just have an inherent hard coding that makes them harder to assassinate. Heirs don't. Heirs go down pretty easy if they're not covered by a blanket of shinobi. So I'm gonna want at least 4 around my heir at all times, and 2 will eventually suffice for my daimyo. Alright, bring him over, and yes, my math was good, so I have enough money for another unit of Nodachi swordsmen. And yeah, once I get, so that's 3 right there, on the way. So once I get 3, you know, that's good, that's something. And actually, even just go all out and get 4. Hopefully by the time I get 4, they don't have 5, but yeah, we'll have to see about that. And yeah, I'm tempted to think about doing a little light probing into this area the turn before I attack Tosa, and try to draw some of these troops this way. That's an idea. Yeah, that's an idea. Or that just means that they'll reinforce this area more because they know this is a strong army. Decisions. Yeah, I don't know yet. Check my tax rate. It's autumn, so let's see if I can pump it up. Check loyalty is all looking good. Sweet. And I'm building my 1 unit. Yep, that's all I need to do. Alright, average harvest, I'll take it. 2228. Get these Odachi going. Move them over, and let's see. There we go. Alright, so building up this port will be done next turn, and that leaves me with, let's see, I want to get some more ports. I already have a port here in Heizen, so let's build up a port here in Nagato. That will help me link my 3 poles, basically. And the more ports I get going, the faster I'll be able to get more ports going. If that makes any sense. And so the question is, do I want to start taking up to Cav? And I think the answer is yes. I have to build a large castle first, which is expensive. I just think I already have some really good cheap, having these really cheap Nodachi makes me think that I can just make them my backbone as long as I'm pumping out a Nodachi, you know, pretty much every single turn. I feel like that's enough, and I feel like that means I can justify basically pumping out more or not pumping out, but taking out my soldier a little bit, or taking out my armies a little bit. So yeah, that's the temptation. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take up to Yari Cavalry in Heizen, and that will give me some good. They're good for, you know, obviously attacking archers, but also they're good for making the battles very decisive, because breaking the enemy's army is one thing, but if you can't chase them down and, you know, kill all the routers, then they're still there, and you know, it's basically not a really decisive victory. So it'd be nice to get some cav on the field, and let's see. I'll do these, and I will build some archers here in Nagato. Just merge those together. And do I need another shinobi for now? Nah, that's fine for now. Check this. Make sure that's low. Whew, that's a lot of money spent in one turn. Alright, that's fine. Got the improved farmland. Okay, and yes, get these guys over. How are we looking for? Okay. And get an archer in here. Keep moving the peasants over. And let's see, so that's 4, right? That's no, not, yes it is. Yeah, how about I just start moving this guy up to this guy and share the love a little bit. Give my son some elite troops as well. And there we go. And let's see, on the subject of I'm still thinking, I'm wondering what I should leave here to garrison. Because I'm starting to think more along the lines of maybe not doing a full-scale attack, but basically just kind of splitting my army and doing, you know, essentially leaving 8 units here in Io and then attacking with 8 units here in Tosa. And looking at 360, so that's 465 something, so let's see. Can I beat that with an 8-unit army? Maybe not an 8, maybe more like a 10-unit army. And then I leave 6 units here in EO to defend against that and that. I think that works. I think I bring 10 units to Tosa and I defend with 6. Yeah, that's an idea. I think that's a decent idea. I don't think that's the worst idea I've ever had. And yeah, let's just keep that going.
Noble lord, excellent
Holy
news.
Jesus,
You have
God.
a son.
All right, holy man, calm down. Whew, it's getting me. It's scaring me. All right, got a 2-year-old and yeah. All right, you've been busy, sir. Let's see, get this guy over, and yeah. So I think that means I'll be ready to attack next turn. I know I've been saying that over and over again, but here I'll bring him up and bring some more guys up, and I barely have enough for one more Nodachi swordsman, right? 225, 228 in my treasury. Yep. All right, so that'll do, and yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking about splitting basically half and half. I can leave the Ashigaru here in EO. Let's see. Oh heck, I'll just end turn and I'll actually do it and show it to you next turn. The Takeda clan has the most loyal population in all Japan, and no other daimyo has such a fanatical support from his people. Yeah, that doesn't really matter. Takeda's way over there and I'm over here, so that's not really important to me, to be honest. Let's see, bring these guys up. Bring them up, bring them up. And, alright, here we go. Here's the moment of truth. Oh, speaking of, like, you know, truth. Yeah, okay, so I have a 2-star general here. That's good. I can leave him and this 1-star Ashigaru unit. So I would do that, and let's see. How do I want to split this? So I want to bring the majority of my... Let's see, do that. And... bring my Ashigaru, and I can do 1... Alright, how is that looking? As far as the defensive force goes... It's not completely healthy. I do have a 2-star general. It's not a lot of range. I only have half a unit of archers for range, but a decent little guy packs punch here, and I do have 1 solid unit of Yari spears here as well. So it isn't the most tempting target, to be honest, you know. And gosh, I think just for the purposes of I'll just to deter them from attacking, I'll bring over another. He can't participate in this battle, but I can bring him here just to deter for them from attacking. And as far as what they have here, I don't think they're going to want to mess with that. So what that means is I can bring this 2 full units of samurai archers, 3 full units of Nodachi, and then 4 decent units of samurai, 4-star general. Let's see, 522 men. And 4 units of Nodachi. So the numbers are pretty close. 465. Yeah, so the numbers, I think I barely have a little bit more than him. And yes, let's go for it. Let's do it. And let's see, take these up. See if I can work that a little bit. Okay. And let's see, I would like some more shinobi, but yeah, especially once I start taking these rebel provinces, having some more shinobi to help calm things down will be good. Yeah, 1's not enough. I'm gonna need more for sure. I've just been really wanting to prioritize other building processes, but that will change. End turn. Okay, I've finished building the large castle. Alright, 522 versus 514. So yeah, like I said, I barely have more than him, but hopefully this works out. Yeah, 4-star general versus a 3-star general, so it's no pushover. This is gonna be a tough battle, and I'm scared. But the good news is the Mori didn't attack me. So if I lose, I can retreat. I can go back to EO, lick my wounds, and recover. And hopefully, at that point, I'd be able to just basically what's the word? Out economy them. That's not the word, but yeah, build more soldiers than they can. But hopefully it doesn't come to that. Hopefully I can just beat them. Alright, Tosa. Attack on a fine day. That means my archers can be the most effective. And this in some ways is the map that is, it's it's such an up and down ride for me. In some ways, like, Tosa was one of my first great memories from Shogun Total War. I remember when I was very new to the game, playing on an easier difficulty level, and just kind of marching straight up the hill because I didn't know where they were. They didn't appear anywhere. And then they all poured out of the forest and scared the hell out of me. And I still ended up winning somehow. Well, you know, normal difficulty, I guess. But I just remember that being such a crazy, memorable moment for me. And then I thought, okay, I learned from it. How about I go into the forest and just work my way through the forest until I find them? Well, that also really didn't work. And I tried that multiple times. It's just that when you're in the forest, you don't get as many shots off into their lightly armored, crazy bonsai soldiers, you know, wielding Odachi swords. And you need those shots. You really need to, like, get as many arrows into these guys as possible. And this forest, I would basically, like, go to this break and they would, you know, charge me from this, and it would be a little clash right here in the middle. But it still just wasn't, it was really close quarters and they would still beat me. So what I've been trying, my method these days is to go far up the hill, basically try to go around the hill on the far end, make sure they don't have room to you know, attack me at close quarters from the forest, and then inch my way towards the forest and try to get them, you know, to basically lure them out from the forest. And I've had mixed success with that. It ain't perfect, I'll tell you that much. So let's see. How about I split my... what do I want to do? 2 different flanks? I think so. I'll just do that and then 1. Okay. And I'll just group that into group 1. And then I'll do this group 2 and group him, put them all together. And I haven't played this game since the last time I was recording a video, so I'm a little rusty here. So it's, you know, all these things make me a little nervous. This isn't the first battle I want to be fighting after not playing for a whole week, but here we are. I have another campaign going, not recording, of course. I'm just like practicing playing Oda on expert mode, and I just reached a really like safe point in the campaign where there's no battles to be fought. I'm just basically consolidating. So I dipped into that today, just trying to get a battle. I just wanted to kind of get a chance to work my fingers out before going into this scary Tosa battle while it's being recorded, and I just couldn't get a battle. I was just playing Oda for a while, just organizing troops and you know, setting build orders and such. So anyway, enough of that. Now that, so we can see a couple of them, right? A couple of these Nodachi swordsmen, and yeah, they see us, that's for sure. They're peeking their little noses out. Oh, and look at that. So it looks like there is a force. And here's what I'm wondering is this, I'm wondering, is probably the weaker force, the one that like I beat an EO and pushed back, and then they might have their scary bejesus force over here in the forest kind of waiting for me. That might be what they're doing. So I'm just gonna take it slow. Yeah, I'm gonna, you know, I'll speed up a little bit for your sake, but you know, I'm mostly doing this for my sake. I'm scared. Let's see. So they've buggered off, and they're probably just gonna hang out in that forest. And I might still have to do this battle into two parts. I might basically be patient enough to where I just say, all right, skirmish them out as best as I can, and you know, make sure that they take more losses than me. But if the timer runs out, the timer runs out. If I'm able to take out a couple groups of Nodachi swordsmen and then push back this group, but then there's still a holdout here that I don't get to, then fine. You know, I just have to do what I gotta do. Alright, so now I can start speeding this up a little bit. Alright, and this is usually a pretty good area to start trying to lure them out. So do that, and do that. General in the middle. And let's see, how do we want to do this? Do I want to bring my daimyo forward? Now, what I'm probably going to do is ask... Let's see. Yeah, I'm starting to wish that I'd actually brought some Ashigaru units, because they're the peasants are they're a little bit faster than my Yari Samurai, and so I can kind of use them to bait out units essentially, and that's kind of what I would like to do. Frankly, I kind of like to just send a Yari Ashigaru unit forward towards that forest and try to bait out a Nodachi charge. So I guess I'm stuck using some Yari Samurai, and I'll put them into loose formation, and I'll bring them, him too, bring him in loose formation. Yeah, and I'll bring my general as well, just to make sure morale is high and whatnot. Keep checking over here to make sure I'm not being flanked. Speed up time a little bit. Okay, good. Keep going. Alright, let's see if I can bait him out. Yeah, and I have to be careful. I think the Nodachi swordsmen are faster than my Yari Samurai. So once they start moving, I gotta start booking it. I don't want to bait them out with Nodachi swordsmen, because they might take hits from these archers, and I don't want them to do that. So let's see, are they going to come out? Are they going to come out? And is anyone over here coming out? Nope. They might be coming out. So I'm going to draw back a little bit. Let's see. Okay, archer is coming in to take some pot shots at my daimyo. So I'll draw my daimyo back. And let's see. And I usually don't like playing this way. I usually don't like just going in and I don't usually do too much of this. It's not, I mean, I know it is like, I know historically people did do sort of like feign attacks to draw soldiers out of defensible positions. So it's not exactly that I feel bad about like gaming the AI or whatever. I don't. I think this is, you know, this happened before. It's just more like, I just prefer going in and fighting. It's just that in this battle, I mean, you can see it yourself. I mean, that's, even if you don't know anything about this game, you can see that this is a teethy army. I mean, holy moly. So yeah, they're being kind of coy. Do I bring up other guys? I think. Let's see. Yes, I think at this point, I try just inching my way forward And I'll keep trying to draw him. I'll keep trying to draw him in, but yeah, I might just have to bring my whole army up essentially. And then with these guys, I think just kind of leaving them on this hill here and put them in Overwatch will be good. That way I can have sort of like a layered little like a defense here if they come attack me. Oh, there we go. Alright, Yari Samurai, what's going on here? Yeah, they might think I'm just being a little too cute and they're not gonna go for it, so okie dokie. Alright. Bring him up like that. And yeah, I mean, they might be coming out. They might be coming out. And that's their general unit. So if I can shoot them full of holes. Let's see, how about I back up? How about I back up here? And how about I sort of, yeah, just do that. Back up, back up, back up. He's coming out. Okay, and let's see, charge him in. I'm not going to get a lot of shots, but that's okay. He's shooting into the flank. I got him charging in. And let's see, get some more spears. Bring them. Bring him around the flank. I'm going to put him into wedge formation and do that. And hopefully I can take out his 3-star general before the rest of the army shows up. That would be really good. Right now my guys are losing the fight because that's a general unit, but let's just do that. Do that. They're raining down fire. At this point I'm just going to start bringing my Yari Samurai to essentially reinforce this fight up here. And actually I want my Dodachi Swordsman to break and let's see, him attack. And have my daimyo up here to provide reinforcements. Let's see, and attack here. Make sure he's shooting the Dodachi Swordsman, and flank with spears. Attack with spears. Make sure my and he's starting to get in there. Let's see. Fire, shoot, 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 and shoot, shoot, shoot. And this is a pitched battle, holy moly. I'm going to send my archers in for close support and see if I can... Man, this guy is not breaking. He has 9 left and he's still fighting. Gosh dang. Make sure my archers are on engage at will. And this is looking like a battle that I'm going to lose. Their Dodachi Swordsmen just did not take a lot of hits from my archers. And yep, now my guys are starting to run away. And I just wasn't able to get this gosh dang general. I had him flanked from the beginning and he just never broke and he didn't die. So I'm going to start trying to get my general out of here. I want to make sure my daimyo doesn't die. And yeah, so that's the end of the battle. And let's just hope that my daimyo makes it out alive. Let's see, heavy cavalry lost 10, so hopefully I still think that my daimyo's alive. I think that's what that means. Yeah, almost, I mean, yeah, I lost more than a 2-to-1 ratio, so they did some work. I mean, they really crushed me. Whew. Yeah, I just wasn't able to get a lot of work done with my archers. 2 wasn't enough. 2 archers was not enough. Not against 4 Nodachi swordsmen. Let's see, poor harvest, down to 1490. And let's see, so my daimyo is still alive. He's down to a 3-star general now. He lost some honor on that one. And look at this force. That's brutal. Those guys just got cut up. Dang, dang, dang. I mean, and I'll tell you, so my Nodachi swordsmen that are being produced from Satsuma, they are getting a +1 honor bonus. I mean, check it. So Nodachi swordsmen that are produced here have +1 honor. And they still got chopped up. I mean, I know that they were outnumbered by, look at that. Look at that. So I only, you know, killed a unit and a half of Nodachi swordsmen basically. Man, oh man, that's brutal. Yeah, that's some brutal stuff. So let's see, try to consolidate my units where I can. And let's see, so bring these guys are basically useless, so I can, you know, I can kind of have them hang around for now. Maybe I can use them to, you know, to combine with other units later. And geez, oh Pete, okay, man, that's tough. I think in that case, instead of bringing up these, let's see, do I have any Nodachi up here? No, I do not. I think I just keep on bringing in Nodachi swordsmen and try to eventually break this. And in addition to that, I think what I need to do, nope, not that, more Nodachi swordsmen and start bringing in archers. Nothing up here. I don't think anything up here is going to mess with me. I got 3 full units of archers and mostly Ashigaru, but I have one. Yeah, I should have another professional soldier over there, just to make sure the lines hold. Yeah, they're not going to attack. They just won't. It's here's what I need to focus on. This is the fight that I need to make sure that I win, or win eventually, I guess. So yeah, make sure that's good and that's good. And I think so since I had a poor harvest and the money just isn't there right now, I'm not going to really focus on anything else except building troops for this turn. I lost a lot, so I need to recover a lot before I can think about attacking Tosa again. And unfortunately, what that means is they might build up again, and that sucks. Yeah, I need some time to regroup and rethink that one. So let's see, just check this again, make sure that's really low, and end turn. Alright, I've finished building the port. That's going to help. And I can start bringing over some more Nodachi and bring him over. Oh, nope, not those guys. I meant to keep him and him out here. Let's see. And bring him over, and archers bring down to EO. Okay, and let's see, do I have enough money for another archer and another Nodachi swordsman? I think so. Yeah. Alright, that'll do.
Excellent
man,
news!
God,
You have
alright, stop. Jesus. Lord Mori has sent an emissary. Will I grant an audience? No, I plan on killing you soon, so it just wouldn't be nice of me to have dinner with you. Yeah. Alright. Four Nadachi swordsmen. I got an archer on the way. Man, I lost a lot of archers. Jesus. And yeah, so he already built up he already built up another Nodachi swordsman, so that's tough. Gosh. Man, I lost so much. I think, you know, I think I just have to keep on bringing over these Nodachi swordsmen until I storm them and take them down. Yeah, just build up another, you know, stack of, and maybe just do that. Maybe just really just kind of, you know, go with the Nodachi swordsman archer combination and don't worry too much about having spears to hold the line. That's probably what I'm gonna go for here. So let's see. Oh, make sure I'm moving my guys. Alright, so I have enough money for one more. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Oh, come on. He has... Alright, so an enemy ninja is stalking one of my emissaries, and he's being guarded by 3 shinobi, and a ninja still got through. My emissary still might survive. Might. We'll see. We'll get to watch one of these videos for the first time in this campaign. Got him. Sweet. Oh, that's so that's so satisfying. He dodged the arrow, or frankly the ninja missed with the arrow, and my emissary survived. Sweet. Dude's a badass. Usually a lot of times when he survives enough of these, he'll start gaining some honor. A higher honor emissary is tougher to kill. So yeah, I mean, also, so what this means is that there's still ninjas in this area, because that guy was probably really going for my heir. I mean, eventually he was probably going to go for my heir. So the fact that my emissary killed a ninja up there is really, really nice. Alright, so move this guy over and move my spears and his guys and him. So what are we looking at? That'll be... Alright, so that's 10, 11, 12, 14... Yeah, just have to go for it. See if I can make it work. I'm just gonna check the time here real quick. Make sure I'm not going over an hour. And yep, so that's yeah, that's over an hour, and I'm gonna call it there. I really wanted to get this Tosa battle for you, but as you can see, it's a tough cookie, and I'm gonna have to you know, try again basically. I think I'm on the right track here. If I just kind of go all Nodachi and all archers, I can take it. But it's also a tricky situation just because I have to kind of watch out for these guys over here. The Mori might attack if I leave EO too weak. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep taking a crack at that in the next episode. And until then, thank you all for tuning in, and I hope you all have enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys all next time. Okay, bye bye.